USA. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we are in the salon today. We are doing some hair care. I have my client here who will be doing a retouch relaxer. And then we also have my natural hair client who will be doing a silk brush transformation on her. But of course, if you are just now joining in, you have no clue where you stumbled. My name is Crystal. I'm the CEO and founder of Elite Hair Care USA. So in today's live, we will be talking all things hair care as per usual. And of course, while I am in my downtime or if I have any downtime, you are welcome to ask any hair care questions that you might have. But as you're coming in, please, please, please do your girl a solid favor of thumbsing up this live by simply clicking that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed or you're new here and you don't even know about this channel, you're just like, whoa, who's this girl? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you can be a part of our pro team. And last but not least, don't forget to share the live with your friends and family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So we have a lot going on this week. For those of you that don't know, our Elite Hair Care anniversary is on 4/20. So we have that coming up. And then, of course, your girl has been getting a lot of press lately. So I was just featured in Hype Hair magazine for my accomplishments with Elite Hair Care, as well as now being on BET with the POV team. And then we also got featured as a small business spotlight with GS1, which is the barcode company, for all of the barcodes that you see in all of these major retailer stores. We were chosen as their small business spotlight. Little old Crystal. Y'all see that? Thank you. Little old Crystal was chosen as their small business spotlight. And when I was in Philadelphia, that is what I was filming for. And I couldn't tell you guys why I was in Philadelphia at the time, but that is exactly what that was for. And the interview just dropped. So I've been publishing those in conjunction or collaboration with GS1. And I have a lot more coming up. So super duper excited. But anyhow, you guys, right now what I'm doing is I'm basing my client for her relaxer because she decided that every relaxer she wants to go ahead and scratch. Like she just knows she's coming for the relaxer, yet she still does it in her subconscious mind. She's not doing it, but she does it. Thank you guys for the congrats. I appreciate it. So we're gonna start off with her retouch relaxer, but what I'm doing right now is basing her using a gel style base and not petroleum jelly. I don't like to use petroleum or mineral oils when we talk about relaxing. I do feel that it kind of hinders the relaxer process and it's just too thick. It slows it down. That's just my thoughts. Some stylists would disagree, but that's just my thoughts to it. So we did base her scalp already, so we're ready to go ahead and start doing her relaxer. And of course, you guys, we do have a live exclusive promotion. I always say whenever I'm live, I'm going to always offer some type of exclusive deal to just my YouTube family for joining me on the live. So today's exclusive deal is 40% off purchases $50 or more over on EliteHairCareUSA.com. This is also going to launch or start our anniversary shenanigans. So you guys can start by saving 40% off, $50 or more using code LIVE4040. So LIVE4040, all right? LIVE4040. So that is how you're able to take advantage of that deal. Simply make sure that your cart is $50 or more in the subtotal, and then use code LIVE4040. This actual promotion is only valid while I am on live. So once the live is over, so is the promotion. So is the promotion. All right. Good morning, Star. Good morning. I'm surprised Star ain't out in these streets just yet because she loves going shopping. I ain't never seen nobody who shop as much as Star. Thank you, Star. All right. So we're going to go ahead and start doing her retouch. Now, with her, I have to be very quick because she's just the stubborn style client that she is. And she warned me ahead of time. So at least this time I already know, so I can move as fast as I can and try to get the application process down so that she can actually process for a minute or two, because I know that's probably where we're going to make it. The good thing though with my client is she has great density. She really just, she does well with her hair. She does well with her hair. Has the shedding slowed down? Are you still doing the things?
I haven't for a month.
Okay. It has, but it's not out. But what?
In that month, I gained like 8 pounds.
That fast?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'm about to start that.
What about microdosing?
What you mean?
They say you can microdose it, where you cut the dose in half. It just kind of helps with the appetite.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
So you're
like
spreading yours. You were spreading it out.
And then I just stopped completely. I'm like, okay, let me see how I do it.
So instead of it lasting you 1 month, it will last you about 2.
So, yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay. Do you mind if I tell them what we're talking about?
Oh, no.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask this for business. So this is actually a great learning opportunity for you guys, where if you are doing any type of GLP-1s, which is what they're called, it doesn't matter the brand, it doesn't matter. They all are the same. GLP-1s can contribute to a lot of shedding and also thinning of the hair. Okay, so that's kind of the side effect to it. It's no different from weight loss surgery. It affects you in the same way. And a lot of people did not associate GLP-1s with the reason why they were shedding a lot more than normal. And when you are dealing with any type of weight loss change, whether it be lap band surgery or gastric bypass or GLP-1s of any sort or anything metformin, there's so many ways out there now. Now they have GLP-1s in the form of a pill instead of an injection. They all still kind of have the same side effects, which the biggest one that I see is a lot of shedding. The body itself is constantly detoxing. It's in hyper speed. You're losing weight rapidly. And with rapid weight loss does come hair loss. Okay, so if you are doing any form of GLP-1s, this is the time when you definitely need to enhance your hair care routine, because your hair is definitely going to need a lot more TLC than normal, and that's the give and take to, wanting to change your body or just change your diet, or maybe you're insulin resistant or something of that nature. So if you are doing any form of weight loss surgery, GLP-1s, and you notice a lot of shedding, this is definitely the time when you need to get into a more recovery phase. And when I say a recovery phase, meaning you have a solid hair care routine and you are consistent with it. Specifically, you want to make sure that you're doing protein treatments as needed when you notice that the shedding is really, really bad. You're not only just doing things to the outside of the body, but you're doing things to the inside of the body. You're increasing your vitamin intake. When you're doing GLP-1s, vitamin D is one of your best friends. Okay, so increase your vitamin D intake, increase your iron. If you are anemic, anemia can also be a telltale sign of why you are shedding so quickly, why you are breaking so quickly, why you have such fragile hair. Because anemia, it affects the blood. So anything that affects the blood, more than likely, will also affect the hair. Okay? So there's so many different things out there that require you to give your hair and your body more attention, but specifically GLP-1s, those can definitely contribute to a lot of shedding, thinning, and breaking. So I'm moving kind of quick with her relaxer. If you guys notice, I'm just kind of like going straight through, because I know that she irritated her scalp at some point of this week, and she can never last. Oh, that was it. Look, at least she's honest. Most clients gonna sit there and try to act like, oh, I don't know why. When just a moment ago in their car, they were going to town on their scalp, and then they want to act like it's your fault that the relaxer didn't take very well. Okay, see, I got honest clients here. I do honest clients. So right now we're just going ahead applying her relaxer, and then once I'm done applying it, I will go ahead and try to smooth it out really quickly so that she can process for as long as we can. So I'm sorry if I'm not able to answer any of your hair care questions right away. But I see my girl Star in the comments. Star knows so much about hair care. Star has been here with us for quite some time. Star knows her stuff. Okay, so if you see Star answering you, she has that blue name with that the little wrench next to her name. She is one of my moderators. Star is awesome. Okay, just know that she knows what she's talking about, and she's not going to tell you anything that she doesn't know. Okay, so you guys are welcome to ask away while she is here on the live. She might get busy, who knows? So she might not be here with us all day. But definitely, if Sarah's giving you an answer, trust it. Trust it. I've yet to see her give bad advice. So while everybody is on and you guys are watching, if you haven't already done so, I need you guys to do 4 things for me. 4, okay? And I always ask these 4 things be done for me right away. 3 of which need to be done as soon as you can. Like as soon as I say it, the other one is more optional. Okay, so just hear me out. Number 1, if you haven't already done so, please thumbs up this live. By you thumbsing, liking, or commenting on the live, YouTube loves that. That shows engagement. That shows how amazing my channel is. That tells them to keep showing my channel to other people out there who did not know that I existed. Okay? I give a lot of good information for the free 99. I am a professional cosmetologist, trichologist, and cosmetic chemist. So my job is never done. Right? So that's one thing. I need everybody to stop what you're doing and go ahead and thumbs up the live for me. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay? Don't be a window shopper. Okay? Now, once you hit that thumbs up button, if you haven't already, or if you're not already, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is another way that is free that shows YouTube how amazing this channel is, because I am consistently and constantly getting new subscribers, and I'm constantly engaged with you guys, giving you guys hair care tips, talking to you guys about life, whatever. Life, love, relationships, and everything in between, as Raquel would say on the show, right? So that definitely is a big help, and we are trying to get to 600,000 subscribers extremely quickly, and we can only do that by you guys subscribing. So shout out to everybody who just subscribed, and shout out to everybody who just thumbs up the live, and they are not being a window shopper. Thank you so much. And then number 3, that little arrow. There's a little arrow down on your screen. That arrow is for you to share the live on your social media to bring new people over here. Now, I know you might not know a million people. That's fine. But every single person counts. Every person matters. So if you could please hit that share button, share the live, share that you guys are over here. You don't have to put any words. Just share it. Sharing it is another reason why YouTube will keep blasting my channel to other people. Okay? Those 3 things that I asked you guys to do, they take you 2.7 seconds and they are free. They are free. Okay? They don't cost you anything. Right? And then number 4, if you ask any hair care questions and I suggest any of our elite hair care products, please, if it's in your budget, go ahead, get those items, check on out. That supports the brand. That keeps us going. That keeps my company going. That does everything for us and in between. Okay? So, of course, our website is elitehaircareusa.com, just like our YouTube name, elitehaircareusa.com. And on top of that, today we are having the kickoff to our Elite Hair Care anniversary, which this is our 6th year, where all of our Elite Hair Care products are 40% off with a purchase of $50 or more. Okay, so your cart has to be at $50 or more for you to be able to use the code LIVE4040. All right, I know I said a whole lot, but I had to get all of those different things out of the way, get the housekeeping out of the way, and you guys will hear me say it from time to time. All right, so we are done with quadrant 3. I'm going to move into quadrant 4. You guys can tell I'm moving with haste on purpose. Okay? Whenever you are getting a relaxer, you need to be moving with haste, especially as the person who is applying that relaxer, as the professional who's doing it. Your job is to understand that relaxer processes just as fast as you put it on. Okay? The process doesn't start once you're done. The process starts at the moment that it touches the hair. So if you are not being swift when you are applying your relaxer, you want to sit there, you want to talk, you want to answer your phone, you want to stop what you're doing, you want to walk around and you want to come back and apply a little bit more. Okay, baby, that is not how relaxer works. This is not something that you want to play with. It can easily become a form of hair removal. Okay? Easily be a form of hair removal. Okay, so just keep that in mind when you guys are getting your relaxer processes done with your cosmetologist, your stylist. Make sure that they are moving with haste. If they're moving slow, you might want to have a conversation with them like, listen, baby, I like you doing my hair, but can you do it with a little bit of haste to it, with a little swiftness in it, because I'm burning quickly, and I'd love to make sure that I'm processed. You can say it in a nicer way, but yeah, you got to learn to speak up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Advocate for yourself. And don't be afraid to say, I don't like what you're doing. Oops, sorry. You okay? Don't be afraid to speak up. This is your hair. I don't have to go home with you in your hair. You do. And if me as your stylist cannot understand, that you want the best for your hair, yet you also still want to patronize me as your cosmetologist, as the person you trust with your hair, and we can't have that conversation, then that means that I'm probably not the stylist for you. She's probably not the stylist for you. He's probably not the stylist for you. I'm big on loyalty, but I'm also big on loyalty where it's deserved. All right, so we have finished applying our relaxer. Is the process done? No. What's the next piece to this process? Combing through the roots to smooth it out. And I usually, when I'm smoothing out my relaxer, I use my fingers after I use the comb to gently try to pull out that relaxer as quickly as I can. But I make sure that the teeth of the comb do not graze the scalp. That's very important, which is also the reason why I use my fingers, the beds of my fingers, to help to smooth the hair down. It just helps rather than me using something that can cause irritation. And I know some of you are out there like, oh my gosh, didn't they say relaxers are bad? Okay, relaxers are bad if you're not taking care of your hair. Relaxed hair requires care. See, we are creatures that we want care with no touch. We want to be able to maintain our hair and be carefree with it. We don't have to do anything to our hair. All we got to do is look at it. No, there's nothing that's carefree in this world. Nothing. How do you share the live? I think Star just put it in there for you. But if you guys have any hair care questions, please, please, please feel free to comment them in the chat as soon as I'm done with the application of a relaxer. If I get a chance, I'll go ahead and answer as many of you as possible if Star didn't already answer you. But please, don't feel afraid to ask. You are welcome to ask questions in the chat. That is what I'm here for. While, yes, I love you guys watching me do hair, I'm not one of those stylists that wants to act like I have arrived and that people don't want to interact with me or have questions for me. I hate to see stylists who all they're doing is doing the hair and they're like, hey. Back there? Okay, can I get through the front real quick? Okay. They just, hey, I've arrived, baby. You can't talk to me right now. Book a consult. You feel me, okay? That's enough. Okay, let me. Let me just process the front and then I can rinse your back. And then I can rinse the front. Is that okay? Can we make it? She said we can make it, so we're gonna do our best. Well, to the side. To the side. To the side. Almost there. It's the last piece. Okay. Come on. Let's start warming up the water. Put the water in the water. Let's give 30 seconds, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and rinse her out. Let me bring you guys over so you guys can see the process as we go. Just letting the water warm up for about 30 seconds. It takes about that much time to warm up. I'm going to show you guys a trick whenever you're irritated and you're not sure what to do to keep the hair from scabbing. All right, Mama, come on back. And then just turn to the side like that. Yep. Okay, so if you're irritated with a relaxer, one thing that I always, like back here, one thing that I suggest is you get a bottle of our Soothe and Balance pre-poo and pre-treatment. And I'm going to show you guys what that does when we talk about irritation on from a relaxer. Turn the other side. Better? Mm-hmm. Is it stop? Mm-hmm. It stopped? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to let it process a little bit. Okay, you guys. So once you are relaxed or irritated from a relaxer, the worst thing you can do, number one, is use water that is too warm because that can cause abrasions and scabbing. Number two, you need to soothe the scalp wherever possible so that you can stop it from having any form of scab later on. So in her case, she did have some irritation in the nape area. The good thing is my application is so fast that we got to the bowl right on time, right? I like to leave these in the sink because I neutralize my combs as well. But because I know she was irritated and I don't want to run the risk of her possibly having scabs, I'm going to use some Soothe and Balance when I'm neutralizing her. And that is going to help to, one, lessen the irritation. It's going to calm the scalp down. It's going to help reduce that inflammation. It's also going to help to reduce any type of itchiness that she might have without me having to scratch too much. Okay, so super important. Two, it has that zinc and the menthol in there. That is very, very soothing to the scalp. Okay, so it's going to help to calm the scalp down and bring the scalp back to a level where it can be touched, it can be moved. Now, she didn't burn in that way, but I do this for any client that experiences irritation with a relaxer. Okay, any client. It doesn't matter if it was a little bit of irritation or a lot of irritation. So as you guys can tell, I'm rinsing her out completely now. If you guys look at her roots, nice and straight. Okay, this is why application matters. The way you apply your relaxer, how quick you move, what system you use is up to you. meaning my cosmetologist friends out there, you want to just make sure that you are being mindful of the process that your relaxer requires. Okay? I don't recommend ever doing relaxers at home. This can be a life-changing process, like for my mom, who lost all of her hair from a relaxer when I was younger. Okay, so I don't take relaxers and play with them. I've never been one to do that. Do I love relaxers? Yes. Do I love natural hair? Yes. Do I want to have natural hair? No. Do I want it for my clients if they want it? Okay, so keep that in mind when you are getting your relaxer services or making decisions for yourself of what is best for you. All right. So we have now thoroughly rinsed out the relaxer. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my normalizing shampoo. So I'm going to put that. And then I'm also going to add some Soothe and Balance, which this is the Soothe and Balance. I'm going to add some Soothe and Balance into it as well. The Soothe and Balance is what is going to help to soothe her scalp from any of that irritation that she might have experienced. But I'm never going to allow that to supersede the neutralizing process. So if I have 3 parts neutralizer, I have 1 part Soothe and Balance, just for note. And she's also one who's prone to an itchy scalp, child. So this is going to be heaven for her. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to apply it. I'm applying it to the nape. Make sure that I apply it all over. And just give it a second or two on the hair and the scalp to really start working. She can tell you how it feels. How it feels. Feels good? Is it cool? Very good. Okay, so we're just going to let that sit for a moment. Oh, that soothing solution sounds wonderful. Much needed. Cocoa, definitely. This is great for those who are dealing with itchy scalp, dry scalp, dandruff, dermatitis, scalp congestion of any sort. It's a pre-treatment, but I use it as a cocktail whenever needed. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and rinse this off. At this point, I know that her scalp is calm now. She should be cooled down from the irritation from before. Okay, I'm still using warm water to rinse her. That is definitely a must when you're rinsing relaxer. Warm water is suggested when rinsing relaxer. I don't suggest using cold water. Cold water does not rinse relaxer thoroughly. All right, so we're gonna neutralize her a second time. And what I also like to do is I like to use a product, it's called Twice. This is a double shot neutralizer. This is not a part of the relaxer system that I currently use. I've been using this product in conjunction with my normalizer slash neutralizer for many years. It works really, really well. It also helps in the neutralizing process. Of course, for neutralizer, the goal is to bring the hair back to its regular pH and also stop the relaxing action. So this is like added insurance whenever I'm doing a relaxer. Okay, so I'm always one of those people where I'm looking for better ways to treat my client's hair. Go on back. Thank you, Star. Star said it as you guys are coming in. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, like the live. Secondary, if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. You have definitely stumbled upon Elite Hair Care, where we give hair care information for the free 99 of how to better take care of your hair like a professional at home. And then we also offer products that can aid in your hair care at home. So keep that in mind too. Plus, we just kicked off our anniversary sale where we'll be turning 6 years old on Monday. And we are doing 40% off any purchase of $50 or more today. So all you need to do is use code LIVE4040. Again, code LIVE4040. And this code will be active during the live itself. I may keep it active through the day, but for right now, I just know that it'll be live while I'm live. Okay, so all you have to do is make sure you have $50 or more worth of product in your cart, and then you will save 40% off when you add that code at checkout. Yvonne, what's your question, babe? Type your question and I can give you a recommendation if Star haven't already done so. All right, now for our final shampoo, I want to put some nutrients back in the hair. Neutralizer and normalizer, their goal is to restore the hair back to its natural pH, but it's not putting any nutrients in the hair. So I'm actually going to use our peptides today. So this is the Sacred Hair and Scalp Cleanser made with copper peptides, rosemary, and faux tea extract. So that's going to be our treatment for today. That is also going to put some nutrients in the hair after the relaxer process before we condition her. Thank you. She said it smelled good too. I've got a TWA, teeny weeny afro. I love that. But love watching your content. I need your teeny weeny afro to become a big afro. So don't be afraid to ask any suggestions. We want that TWA to become a BWA or a BA, not even a BWA. Yvonne, can you retype your question for me? Or copy and paste your question? Going back into a relaxer, what is the complete product line of yours I should use? No protein, no problem with my hair. Okay, so what I would suggest is our length retention and breakage control system. That particular kit has everything that you need for relaxer care. It has the protein treatment. It has the Hair Repair 2.0 shampoo. It has the deep conditioning biotin hair mask. It has the clarifying shampoo. It has the leave-in conditioner. It has everything you need. So that's called the length retention and breakage control kit. And if you get it while you're on the live and use code LIVE4040, you'll save 40% off that system. That system is $112.99, but you get 40% off that price. So don't forget to use the code. And because it's over anything over $100, you guys, you also get free shipping. So if your order is over $100 after the discount, you'll also save $10 on shipping. All right, so we are done. Oh, Jesus, is that one? No, there we go. So we are done with the shampoo process. We are now going to condition her. Now, of course, I'm still going to use the conditioner that the relaxer system suggests, which is the recommended conditioner. I always tell people this, okay? Whenever you are working with your hair, your body, if you are working with a system, a collection of products, I don't recommend deviating from the recommended products in the collection because they all work together. This is the reason why I created starter kits and bundle kits and recovery systems, because I wanted to make sure that you guys have everything that you need to be successful in your hair care, but also so you are not guessing what you need anymore. Recommendations for taking it from TWA to BAA, big ass afro. um, my, what's your name? My never to be humble opinion. I love your name. Can you tell me, do you know if your hair is low porosity, medium porosity, or high porosity? How you can tell is if it's low porosity, it doesn't absorb moisture very well. If it's high porosity, it's usually more medium slash fine in texture and you absorb everything. So tell me, which one are you? We're gonna let this sit for just a moment. Just making sure that it's distributed throughout her entire head. I had to cut it due to trying to put a texturizer on it. It got too straight. You're medium textured. Okay, so you cut it because you did a texturizer. Um, a part of me still wants to put you in low porosity because you're medium textured. And if you're gonna do a texturizer, that means that the hair was so thick, and that was probably one of the bigger problems, or your curl pattern was way too tight for your liking. So we're still gonna treat you as low porosity. I have two suggestions, and it really just depends on whatever your budget is. My first suggestion is going to be our moisture imbalance and hydration recovery system. That system is a 90-day system. It comes with everything you need to get 90 to 120 days of complete hair care, from moisturizing all the way through strengthening. You get everything that you need, multiple conditioners, multiple shampoos. Now, if that is out of your budget, then I would suggest our dry and brittle kit, where the dry and brittle kit comes with our moist repair shampoo, our our moist me 24 karat mask. She hates this part, y'all. The water's cold. Our moist me 24 karat mask, the leave-in conditioner, and also the Goddess hair repair serum. But why I suggest the hydration and moisture imbalance recovery system is because you can't just keep using the same shampoo and conditioner every single wash day, because that means that you're only addressing one problem. And there could be other problems that arise. You need strength this wash day. You need moisture the next day. You need a little more hydration the next wash day. That's why I recommend our 90-day kits, because they're going to put you in a place where you're not guessing. You have everything you need, and you can alternate as much as you need to fix any problem that the hair is dealing with at that time. And then don't forget, like I said, you can save 40% off today using code LIVE4040. Like I'm live, and then 4040. But the purchase needs to be over $50 for you to save it, and then over $100, you get 40% off and free shipping. She made it through, y'all. She made it through. Okay, so we just did our conditioner. Now, one thing that I can definitely say with the relaxer conditioner is that it does not soften the hair. So I'm going to use some of our African Goddess Sacred Strand and Scalp 5-minute conditioner, but we're not going to leave it in for 5 minutes. I'm really going to use this to soften her hair. I like the hair to be soft, and if I notice that your hair isn't soft after I do something, I will then apply one of our conditioners that will help to soften the hair, and that's also something you can do at home. This is the reason why I stress use our starter kits, use our bundle kits, use our recovery systems. because you will be able to do these things. You have everything that you need. All right, so we soften that hair up. That's what I want. I want soft hair. And this is a peptide conditioner. She's gonna hate me now. Y'all see how it just softened that hair? See the difference? Look how the hair is just gliding through. That's what we want. And I'm rinsing her with cold water. Cold water can also make the hair very hard. So that's another reason why I wanted to soften her hair. And by softening, that just makes it easier to comb through, makes her hair feel softer when it's styling time, that kind of thing. But we also put some peptides in the hair. See, that's what you want. You want that hair to just be nice and soft, moving. Good morning. Is the sale on both stores? It's not currently on both stores, but I can definitely make it for you if you like. Let me know. I can definitely make it on the Miss Crystal Williams store as well. I probably should have, but I just didn't. All right, Mama, sit up for me. All right, love, go ahead and sit in my chair. I'll go ahead and warm up your dryer for you. If y'all don't know, this one right here, always cold. Come in here with several jackets. If it was a lot, she would. She definitely would. There go my other superstar. Say hey, y'all. If you don't know who this is, just know you ain't been here long enough. How are you, Mama?
Right now, I'm actually gonna go to the restroom.
Okay, that's fine. Because I'm gonna throw those towels in that washer down there anyway.
Okay.
All right, go straight down, and then you'll see the sign in the ceiling to the right. So we're gonna go ahead and spray her down with some Hydra Strength leave-in conditioning spray. Okay. Remember, when you do your leave-in conditioner, this is after every wash day. This is not optional. When we talk about using a leave-in conditioner, you just want to make sure that you're using the one that's suitable for your hair at that time. And then, because I know I'm going to be putting heat to her hair, I'm going to protect her hair from heat damage using our Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant Spray. We are in Florida. Humidity is also one of our ugly best friends here. Nobody wants it, right? So I'm putting a heat protectant on her hair as well. I highly recommend, if you guys are doing any form of blow drying, you're doing any form of hot combing, any of that, make sure you spray some Shield Heat and Humidity Protectant on your hair. Protect your hair, okay? You got to protect your hair at all costs. You guys see how the comb is just gliding through her hair? And I did not detangle her at the bowl at all, okay? But that is why I wanted to soften her hair using our 5-minute conditioner from the African Goddess collection, because I wanted to make sure that her hair would not feel like brittle or wiry when it was time for the drying part. Because when I go to blow dry her, you're gonna see how light her hair is. And when I say light, meaning how much it just floop, 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 floop. And then I'm gonna show you guys my comb as soon as I'm done, so you can see really what we're talking about here when I'm telling you about peptides and why I love using our peptide system. It makes a huge difference in the hair. Look at my comb. I have one strand, one, and then there's a micro strand right here. After all of that, that's what we got. That's it. And she sheds a lot. You could ask her. She'll tell you. But her hair grows so fast. I feel like we just cut it off and now it has grown back. Here's her favorite part of the job. You should be ashamed. I'm getting some more comfy chairs, so I'm excited to see how you feel when you sit in them. Because they supposed to just sit you like this, so we'll see. All right, you guys, give me 2.7 seconds. Let me go and throw these towels in this washer really quickly before the coat comes back. So you guys hang out for 2 minutes. Well, you know what? While you're hanging out, go ahead and jump over to EliteHairCareUSA.com and go ahead and check out the 40% off sale. Check out our recovery systems, our bundle kits, and our starter kits. EliteHairCareUSA.com. And we're here.
Hello.
Actually, I'm going to be sitting right here. Let me check. How's everything?
Good. How's it going with
It's
you?
pretty good. It's pretty good. Don't complain. Well, you know, point of
I'm seeing
complaining.
that smile.
Oh, my. Let me get you straight done. That hair just gets bigger and
I
bigger.
know.
I swear this hair gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yes, it does. It's exploding. I remember I have to get a trim today.
Okay, so we're gonna go straight today.
Unfortunately,
She is not love going straight. I don't know what has happened.
I just hate it.
She used to love being straight. You want to take your earrings out?
Because it doesn't last as long. It gets like
That's
stringy
true.
and greasy.
No, that's true because it's closer to the scalp.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So that's like,
Look, I can't
You
even
can't even clip it.
listen. Okay, y'all. So we just gonna not clip it. It's okay.
Michael calls it the
I
science
can't even
experiment.
hold it. They call it what?
The science experiment.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
it's blowing.
He just, you know, Michael don't have no filter, so it's just like, okay, anything he says at this point, because he has no filter whatsoever.
The science experiment's coming.
Razor in
I
there.
know. I need to get that colored.
Woo.
It's a lot all of a sudden.
Yeah, they're in between.
Yeah.
Hair still looks good though.
I haven't done anything to it. It's been either like this with some good product and looking better. Of course,
Yeah.
this had no product or nothing. And then, or I've had a braid or just have it straightened since you did it last.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, don't lean back just yet. Hold on, let me put this behind.
Trying to not put the heat on it.
Yeah. And I understand with your hair, I don't know how you do it anyway.
Yeah. It would just swell up on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not professionally straightened.
Yeah. And I don't feel like you're gonna press it out.
Yeah,
Like, I just know
exactly.
you're not gonna press it out.
I'm not gonna even try because I probably mess something up, burn my hair out, or do something.
Oh wow.
I don't trust myself.
I get it.
When I had a relaxer, I would do my hair really good.
Well, that's because it's easier to manage.
Exactly.
Like, you know, even when you wash it, it's not gonna swell.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Pro. So I am rinsing down Nicole's hair. For those of you that don't know who she is, You're probably new here. This is one of my fabulous other clients. So I got two fabulous clients here today. But she has low porosity hair. She is natural. So I'm rinsing her down first because she has a little bit of product in her hair. But secondly, when you're working with low porosity hair, saturation is your best friend. That is how you stop yourself from using an entire bottle of shampoo in one wash. Okay? And you also want to make sure that you get as much product out of the hair as absolutely possible. Wash. That's why I'm like, when people be like, "Oh, come with your hair already washed," and I'm like, "But that's the best part of the service. Why wouldn't?" First of all, how can you guarantee something when you didn't wash it yourself?
Exactly.
I think that is crazy.
Because if it's messed up, they'll say it's your fault. But you don't know what product they use.
And then they're packing on 16 more
Yeah.
years of product too.
Yeah.
All right, pros. So we're going to start by clarifying her using our Elite Clarify and Refresh Activated Charcoal Shampoo. Okay, this is a clarifying shampoo. You always want to start with a cleanser when you are doing any form of pressing or when you plan on doing any form of silk pressing. And I'm actually going to be using the products from our silk press kit for Nicole because we are going to be silk pressing her today. And that's definitely going to help to get that hair nice and smooth, help with the humidity, the frizz, and all that other stuff that's in between there too. And then just a little trigger warning. If you see Nicole jumping around, it's normal, okay? I've been doing her hair a long time. This is very normal. She's extremely tender-headed. And she gets braids, though. I don't understand how.
Take Advil or Tylenol before I go.
See what I'm saying? She used to always come and get her hair done, and when we had to detangle, she's like, I should have took the Tylenol.
It helps.
Thank you, Star.
I'm trying not to even get braids. I notice it's like breaking.
Yeah.
I'm just like
Giving it time to heal.
That's why the single braid is good because it's just one braid sit back.
Mm-hmm. Can I post the Nice College link? Yes, please, Star. So you guys know Adriana is planning to go off to college this year. Yeah, it's crazy.
Where did she decide?
So she decided with Clark Atlanta.
Oh, that's right.
But she's going to BCU today because they're giving her way more money.
Boston College?
No, Bethune.
Bethune.
They're giving out way more money.
It's up the street.
Yeah, so she's at admitted student day today. But she has created her college wish list on Amazon for her dorm because she got me looking at dorm videos of how to decorate and all these things. So you guys, please go ahead and support her Amazon college wish list with all her bedding and her soap and all. I feel like she's moving into an apartment. So, oh boy. And Clark's tuition is about $40,000 a year. That's what she wants. We went to Howard. She didn't like it. She decided against it.
Sad about that.
Yeah, she's like, Mommy, I didn't like it. I'm like, okay, if that's what it is, that's just what it is.
Clark is fun because it's all the schools are there. Spelman.
Yeah, and she can actually take classes at the other schools.
Yeah. And she didn't want to go to Spelman.
No, she says it reminded her of Orangewood. She don't want to go to anything that reminds her of private school.
Yeah. It does.
All right, Pro. So we're gonna start with our silk press kit. This is the Mended Split In and Frizz Control shampoo. That's a part of that kit. Look how much shampoo I have in my hand. Now I want you guys to see how much shampoo this really is on her hair, which is extremely dense. So just watch.
Oh wow. Was it like a 9?
That was probably about a quarter size. Thank you, Star, for posting her wish list.
I was just about to say, where did you put that?
I'll
You'll
send it to you.
me.
Yeah, I was gonna send it to the clients that know her.
Yeah.
You guys see how much shampoo that is?
God, that's crazy.
That's elite hair care, baby. A little goes a long way, and it's sulfate free. That's a big part. Sulfate free, paraben free, and phthalate free.
What's that?
Phthalates are like alcohols. They're very
yeah.
drying. They're
Yeah.
usually in fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
It's a chemical compound that they use when they make fragrances for cosmetics.
Oh,
Star was like, "Can you believe our little Adriana is going to college?" Like, I feel like we've literally watched each other's children grow up. Like,
crazy.
I was just doing her hair for her 8th grade social the other day. Now she's graduating high school. And then Alex is next year. It's one behind the other.
Yeah. And where did she want to go?
She said she wanted to be a podiatrist. And then she has a law class that she's taking at school now, and she was the defense attorney for a girl that she knew was guilty in the crime, and she won. So now she's like, I think I might want to go back into law, mommy. Like, she won. She's like, mommy, my closing argument is what won.
Yeah.
And she got the girl off of a murder charge.
Oh wow.
Mind you, in the real case, the girl was found guilty.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So she has a gift.
I feel that she does. She's also a great debater. Like, she's very firm. She knows her stuff. She does great research on things.
Yeah.
I personally think that law is for her, but it's up to her.
Yeah, has to be her life. She's gotta like it or love it. I should say.
Yeah. When she said podiatry, I'm like, Alex, but you don't even like the dog having a scab on his body, much less somebody's feet.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want to do that. Does she like science?
No.
Okay, then you gotta go take too many science classes.
But she loves to read. That's why I think that
Law
law is her thing, but again, she has to make that decision.
But does she want to stay local?
She likes Stetson, but
they have a great law.
Yeah, they do. They do. And it's up the street. She can do her prereqs at, wherever, UCF, and then transfer or however. They're both in Florida, which is also what I'm telling Adriana. When you stay in state, I don't have to pay out of state tuition.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm having to pay out of state tuition at Clark.
Yeah.
But I don't want that to be her definitive way of choosing where she's going. But I also was trying to tell her, like, you don't want to go to a school where all that I have is going into your tuition. Right. That means you are not going to have anything else.
Yeah, you're not going to all the fun stuff.
Yeah, and I don't want to get her any student loans. That's another reason why I was telling her, like, no, let's think about this. All right, pros. So our last shampoo is going to be our Sacred Hair and Scalp Cleanser. I want to add some peptides into Nicole's hair. You guys saw it was about a quarter size, how much it spreads. Now look at how much it really spreads. You told us on our chat that we would get the discount on March 16th until midnight. I fear I will not get the discount if I order again. Plus, I pay duty and tariffs. So, WJ, any discount that you're going to get is going to show before you check out, baby. You'll never see a discount pop up after the fact. The discount will be only applied on your actual order before you pay. So if you use the code and you follow the terms, which is making sure your order is $50 or more, use code LIVE4040 and you will see the discount before you check out. Before you even hit the checkout button, you need to apply that discount code. And Canada does not get free shipping. Free shipping is only in the US. There's no international free shipping ever. Because we can't even control your shipping costs. It's really just lottery with what's happening in the world and how UPS, FedEx, or anyone else wants to rate those shipping rates. But you can still save the 40% off. That doesn't matter what country you're in. And then what I would also suggest is if you're placing an order, once you know your total after the discount, go and Google what your duties and taxes are. You can literally put the amount in on Google and say you purchase shampoo and conditioner. What are the current duties and taxes for whatever state or country, what country you're in? And it will tell you. There's a calculator for every single country. You don't have to guess. And do that before you check out to make sure that you are not going to put yourself in a situation that's uncontrollable. Hey, Lone Star State. Isn't that Texas? Isn't Texas the Lone Star State?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. All right, pros. So we are going to put our, excuse me, the mended mask on her hair. This is also a part of the silk press kit. Okay. Excuse me, you guys. Okay, I'm using about that much for the density of Nicole's hair. And whenever you put your conditioners on, you want to start at the ends and work your way into the hair, okay? You don't need to go to the root. Conditioners are really more, say, made for the ends to the mid shaft and then to the root because the conditioner needs to attach to the strand, okay? It needs to attach to the strand. So start at the end, work your way up. All right, this is not the part that she loves, but we're gonna do it. Sit up for me. I'm just forewarning y'all. If you see her ooching, eyeing, and jumping around, ignore her. Okay, that's just naturally her. It has not changed in years, and I mean years. Okay, years. It does. I do notice that as your hair gets longer, it doesn't tangle as much.
Yeah.
It's easier to detangle because it's more density and more gravity working.
Okay. Hoping to pull it down.
Mm-hmm. It's stretching it out.
Yeah.
Look at that. Usually we're like this.
I know it's
Actually not so bad.
It's not even hurting.
Really? It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Usually right in this little corridor
Yeah,
right here. That's where we have the most work. Look at that.
It's like it straight through.
And one thing that I can say, you guys, that I like about the Mended mask, yes, it is a part of our silk press kit, but it is great for helping to reduce a lot of the frizziness in the hair. If you notice, I did not use a lot. You don't see the conditioner dripping all over her. You don't see me combing out conditioner. Like, the comb doesn't have a ton of residue from conditioner on it. That's what you want when you're talking about a system that's going to help with frizz control and humidity control. It's doing its job. Okay, and even if you're not silk pressing, but you just want that frizz control and humidity control, you can still use that kit. It doesn't just work with heat. Look what it's doing to the hair, and we haven't applied any heat. That's what we want. And I'm just using a traditional wide tooth comb. Baby, we used to have to rotate things. I went and got that detangle brush for her. It was a lot.
Yeah. This is like, I'm serious. I can't even believe it.
You know what I'm saying? And usually right here is where you get the most tangling on any head. Get that. Excuse me. Usually she jumping around and she you'll hear her.
Oh God, it's that hurting.
And you guys notice I did not pre-detangle her in any way. I did not go through. I try not to pre-detangle because she's not gonna make it through a pre-detangle job. So I try not to even pre-detangle if I don't have to.
The left shrinks more than the right more than the left. That side just shrinks. It's like two different.
This side has more straightness to the front too.
It's so weird. So many textures.
WJ, as I said, if you make sure to use that code, you will know before you check out, my love. So use the code LIVE4040. The order needs to be over $50 in subtotal, okay? And then you will know and see your discount before you pay. It doesn't happen after you pay. You will know the discount before. It's right above where you see the items to check out. You'll see where it's asking you to put in a promo code, where you'll see a little arrow that's telling you to put your promo code in or drop it down to put it in. So we are done combing her out. We're going to go ahead and rinse her with cool water. Am I bringing back the scalp L? Yes. So I'm rinsing her with cold water. If you notice, I'm not really roughing the hair up. I don't want to introduce retangling after detangling. So you just really want to keep the hair flowing in the direction that it grows and allow the water to do the work. All you do is lift the hair up to get the water in between the hair. Thank you. Sit all the way up here. You can sit in the chair. All right, so we're gonna get her ready to go and dry or air dry. So since we are using our silk press kit, I'm going to use the Mended leave-in conditioning spray. Okay, so we're gonna use our Mended leave-in conditioning spray, and then we'll also use our Shield heat and humidity control. Okay. Okay, so we just put in our Mended. You want to just make sure that you distribute it through the hair. Okay. You should not feel like you have a ton of product on the hair. Okay. It should not feel that way. And then lastly, we're going to protect her from any heat damage. So I'm going to spray some of our Shield heat and humidity control spray in her hair. It looks just like that. And then I'm going to rope twist her into about 4 sections, which helps with the drying process. It also helps to keep her hair from retangling.
Is that your best friend that I know?
No, that's Tara.
That's
She's actually in the hospital.
what?
She has kidney stones.
That's so
She's been dealing with that for a long. She has it's called Crohn's.
Uh-huh.
And her body just keeps making stones. It really sucks.
That was the worst pain I've ever had in my life.
I passed a kidney stone and didn't even know that I did.
Really?
And I thought that I had torn out my entire cha-cha, my thigh, everything all in one.
What?
And you know, you look into the commode, and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? I thought I was dying. Because you couldn't tell me that I had lost my entire private part with it. Like, it didn't come out with it. That was my first and last. And I said, Jesus, I never want to experience that again.
You could see it?
I saw it. And I didn't know that it was a stone. I had to Google it. And that's when it said what it was. And I'm like, oh my God.
I didn't see mine.
I
was
saw
in the
it.
hospital, bro.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
That's when it gets real bad.
Yeah.
Like hers, they would get so big they block. And she has to do this procedure where they hit her with some type of machine. And then stents and all these things. She would be having all kind of. I learned about it through her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I'll call when I get off.
So who is watching your kid? Oh,
They're old enough.
Older.
Yeah, who's the big rumble behind you?
Yeah, I forgot.
The only one who's not older is Nick, but Nick is with his dad. He lives up the street.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna put Nicole under the dryer to go and dry. Use the
I've been in here with you before. You look familiar.
I'm so excited that you came to. Thank you, Star. See, Star does all the good stuff. Let's see where everybody's from. You guys type in where you're from. Where are you watching from? If I can get this to snap on. Okay. Where are you guys watching from? Texas. I see you. Jamaica. All right, Jamaica. Let's see you. Bermuda. Okay. So Jamaica watching from Bermuda. Okay. Louisiana. Wilmington, North Carolina. Anywhere else? It's over 100 of you in here, so there could be 100 places on the screen. Indian, Indian land, South Carolina, Texas. Thank you. Did I do it? Yes. I'm actually going to post a video. I recorded it. sound is a little bit muffled. It could be the dryer. Is the sound still muffled, you guys? Is it still muffled? California, I see you. Philly, what's up? Better? Okay. Chin down for me. You said it went back out? Hold on. Is the better? Is the sound better, you guys? Can you guys hear me better? Yes, okay, good. So what I'm doing right now is just giving her a light dusting of her ends. This is what you classify as a trim, okay? If you are getting your trims on schedule, this is a trim, you guys. This is how you are to be getting your trims. It is a light dusting of the ends. It should not feel like a haircut unless that was a conversation that you and your stylist had about what you need and what you are agreeing to getting. I never push a haircut on a client. If they don't want to do it, that's fine. I always say, okay, well, let's at least start with a trim, and then we can work our way in. But I'm not one of those stylists. I've seen stylists where, oh, I can't do your hair then if you won't allow me to trim it. Okay, well, that's stupid. Okay, not everybody wants it. Not everybody has to get it. But as a cosmetologist, it's your job, one, to definitely educate the client on why they need it, not scare them into needing it, but giving them a better understanding of what it will do for them. And if they are not okay with taking off everything at one time, then you can gradually get into it. You don't need to scare them into it. That's the worst thing to do to someone. Or, oh, I'm not going to be able to do your hair because you're not allowing me to trim it. Sweetheart, that is the craziest thing I've ever heard. And then these stylists, they like to pose it as, oh, I'm sticking to my standards, my standards. Yeah, but this isn't your hair to have a standard. Your job is to just make sure that you educate your client and you give them what they are requesting to the best of your ability. Now, if they are not requesting it and they don't want to do it, then you make sure you let them know. Listen, just so you're aware, you know, once we're done, your ends may look a little stringy. Da 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 da. I'll do my absolute best, but I cannot guarantee that it's gonna look like the picture that you brought me. That's it. I see too many stylists out there using or leading with fear. That's the craziest thing to do to somebody is lead by fear. Good morning. As you guys are coming in, please don't forget to thumbs up the live. And if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also share the live on your social media. All you gotta do is hit the little arrow. That's it. So we are done with our trim. Now I'm gonna spray her with a small amount of goddess polish just to help to bring it all together and also to give the hair a little bit of gloss. And then we're going to curl her so that she can be on her way out. I am using a little bit of Sebastian Shaper Plus. I like this to add a little bit of hold to the hair, but it doesn't make the hair hard. That's one product outside of relaxer and hair color that I use that does not belong to Elite Hair Care. No. Can you do a protein 2 weeks before your relaxer? You can. I mean, will it make a huge difference? No. Honestly, protein needs to be done 2 weeks after your relaxer. Now, if you're shedding or breaking a lot and you need to definitely do a protein because of that reason, then yes, go right on ahead. But if you're just doing it just because, I would say to just go ahead and get your relaxer and then do your protein treatment 2 weeks after as you should. Thank you. What code for today, please? It is live 4040. You would need to spend $50 or more to save the 40% off. So live 4040 on purchases $50 or more, you'll get 40% off. Thank you, sir. What can I use for people that have alopecia? So, Tommy, we have a multitude of systems that you can use, but I would suggest either our length retention and breakage control system or our hair repair system. The hair repair system has the hair repair shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, and also the Goddess hair repair serum, all of which have garlic oil, onion oil, biotin, niacin, zinc, and batana oil. But our length retention and breakage control system, that gives you the hair repair 2.0 shampoo, leave-in conditioner, the protein treatment, which definitely is needed if you're dealing with alopecia, the bio deep fortifying mask, which is a biotin-based hair mask, the clarifying shampoo, and also the Super G Vital Growth Serum that contains saw palmetto extract, which is a plant-based DHT blocker. So I would definitely suggest the length and retention system. Tommy Star just put it in the chat for you right there, EliteHairCareUSA.com. And then use code LIVE4040. As long as your purchase is over $50, that will save you 40% off. I wish you was in Philly. I be getting my head done with you every 2 weeks. Yeah, I appreciate it. I used to do pop-ups a lot. I just kind of got out of the pop-ups because we're not in the climate for excessive spending, that kind of thing. So it's cheaper and easier for you guys to get to me than it is for me to get to you. So if you guys notice, I'm curling and pinning her all at the same time. This helps to form her curls. As I was curling her and then just kind of letting it hang, the curls were dying, or the bump was dying really quickly. So this is also the reason why I'm using the technique where I curl her and then I pin curl her. And that allows that curl to set or form so that she has a little more longevity with it. Hey, Mood. You guys have about 10 more minutes to go and shop the 40% off sale. So if you're looking to save that 40% off on purchases $50 or more, go ahead and get checked out because the live will be ending very shortly. Very soon. Hey. You know, it's so funny. The world just really got into the pin curling because I've been doing pin curls for years, and I just started noticing that a lot of the wig and weave installers now they're using pin curls, and I'm like, y'all should have been using pin curls. That's how you keep the curls. But everybody wanted bone straight hair, I guess. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna let that cool. While that's cooling, alright, so we're now cool enough that I can start taking out my clips. She's back, y'all. Like she never left. I'm spraying some goddess polish on her hair to bring her a little bit of shine. And then she is ready to go. All right, my dear. Very welcome. You can tell it's super soft. Thank you. So that will be your wash and protein. Today is the 17th. No, today's the 18th. You want May 2nd? The 7th? No. May 1st? 9th? Thank you, ma'am. I'll see you on the 1st. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. You
Like
too.
so pretty.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Oh, you moved that over there. That makes sense.
What? Oh, I'm actually gonna take it out. And I'm changing the chairs.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm. To a more comfortable chair.
Mm.
Slightly wider. Kind of like armchair.
Oh, okay.
All right, pros. So we are going to be silk pressing Nicole to be nice and flat. She can't stand this. She's just like, but yeah, so we're going to be making her straight so that we can trim her because she hasn't had a trim in a while. See how nice and smooth her hair is coming out, you guys? And all I'm doing is blow drying her with a paddle brush. This is not a specialty brush. You never know. If I can get her straight enough where I don't have to silk press her, I might be able to trim her. Let's see how it goes. And then she can walk out of here with her flowing, luscious, curly hair. You sure I might not need it? No, if I can get you straight enough without me silk pressing you, then I can trim you and then do our regular schedule program. See how nice and silky that hair is? Look at that hair. Hold on, let me now look at it. Look at the piece. Oh yeah, I see. Oh wow. Uh-huh. Y'all see that?
Looks good.
Like a lot of heat. Huh? It's not even a lot of heat. Uh-uh. That's exactly what we want.
You can see it straight so long.
Mm-hmm.
It's grown a lot.
It is.
Damn.
That's a really good part of it.
Are you done after me? Yeah, when I saw 12 was the only option, I was like,
It was really awesome.
yeah.
Huh. I'm
So
gonna have to go fix that.
that's why I picked 12.
I was like, why did they push you so far?
Yeah, it was nothing.
Oh no, there were 2 other appointments in between. They canceled. Yeah. Everything we use today, you guys, is from the silk press kit. And I want y'all to see how easily her hair is just. So we're gonna be able to do her trim without me having to make her bone straight because she's already straight enough. And all I'm doing is blow drying her. And we did use our shield heat protectant for the blow dry part. Right when before she went under the dryer, that's when we used our shield heat and humidity protectant spray, just to make sure that we were protecting her hair during the blow dry and flat ironing process.
Could I do beach waves today?
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
I thought it might not be straight enough for me to put it without making it one straight.
Michelle Brown. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, ladies.
What she did?
Nicole has beautiful hair. I said thank you.
Oh yeah, she does.
Thank
She's
you.
always had, even when she was relaxed.
She said Nicole's hair grew so much. Thank you. Yeah. Let me grow. Michael actually just sent me a picture of my hair long. He's like, can we get this Nicole back? I said, I'm old. I don't know if she'll ever be back. That bitch might be dead.
He's so funny. Like, I don't know where he be finding those pictures. He always sending me some kind of picture.
So what else you got going on today?
It's one of our friends' birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Or it's actually not their birthday party, but we're gonna hang out. But that's really it.
Just going to a good restaurant or something.
Probably, or they said something about an adult arcade or something.
An adult arcade.
It's on iDrive. It's like a 24-hour arcade.
Not Dave and Buster's. It's
No,
24 hours. Yeah.
Put your feet straight.
I wonder what that is.
I've never heard of it, so I'm like, okay.
Is it look real damaged?
One side is definitely shorter than the other.
Yeah, I wonder why. When you're getting your hair trimmed, it sounds, the scissors, it sound like this, you're gonna be bald. And
and
you
it's
hear like,
nowhere
I
near.
know, you hear like, you're like,
And then it doesn't help that I'm heavy-handed, so I clock really hard. I press really hard, so it sounds like you're really clacking together.
Okay. Till you get up there. Oh, I just did it.
Yep.
Thank you. It's like the front looks so damaged.
Well, you do a lot more to your front too.
Yeah. often do you film that show?
Well, it's 5 days a week, but I'm only there about 2 to 3 days.
Oh, wow. So they have different people on different days? Is that right?
Well, there's 3 permanent co-hosts.
Oh, okay.
And then there's 4 rotating co-hosts. I'm one of the 4.
Rotate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Looking like Tina.
Hmm?
Looking like Tina.
Yeah, with all this hair. Can't disagree. All right.
All right.
She is now trimmed, my peeps. All right. So we're going to do some beachy waves. So we're going to spray her with some Goddess Polish just to add some sheen to the hair. Because we do have to use a lot of hairspray for this particular look. So you definitely want to make sure that you add some protectant in between. me get some clips to hold this hair. All right, pros. I did say you guys had 10 minutes to go and shop the sale, but I just kind of just stayed on live anyway. So you guys definitely go and check the sale out. I'm gonna watch it now.
I fell the other day, girl, in the airport.
You did?
Yes, slipped. There was a wet spot. So my neck, oh, you having me do this is like,
Hold that thought, y'all. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, we're back, you guys. So we're doing the beachy waves, which when we call it beachy waves, it's really a loose framed candy curl that has more of a straight end and not a curl end. And then you put a good amount of hairspray on it so that it's nice and tight. But it's not a candy curl. Candy curls are curled in like a spiral or spiral curls. This is not like that. This is more of a relaxed spiral curl. And then you just comb straight through them. It just combs out so pretty. So, so pretty.
it's like the way you twist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That also matters, yeah. What are boosters? You said any boosters. What are those?
Who, me?
No, somebody on the live was like, any boosters? I'm like, what are boosters?
Is that boosters where they to help your followers like that?
Oh no! Oh, I don't know. I don't know boosters.
Because people can pay to boost your
yeah,
story.
I don't do that because it's like AI. They use AI for everything. They think that they don't know, but you could tell.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I can think of that they're talking.
Mm-hmm. I really enjoy watching your work. Thank you.
I love looking at it on camera. It looks so shiny.
That's also why I spray that Goddess Polish first.
Mm-hmm.
Because it just kind of helps to boost it. Because usually when you do it, if you do it and you just spray hairspray can give it an ashy.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah, it makes it look really ashy.
Because of the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Wait till we comb it out, you guys. And you really aren't even really combing it out. You're just kind of raking through it. That's really all you're doing is just raking through it.
And it gets better as the days go on.
Oh yeah, it spreads out more.
Mm-hmm. And I can wrap it, and it doesn't get like that stick straight thing that I told you when you wear it completely straight.
Mm-hmm.
It keeps its body.
That's good. So,
put makeup on.
No, you did. I thought that was your skin.
No, it's a little.
Your skin
It's
is
a.
always
It's a. What is
veil?
that? Yeah. What is it called?
Like a tinted.
Yeah,
moisturizer.
tinted moisturizer, like sunscreen. Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm like, I thought, your skin is always clear. So.
I have some pimples lately over here. I don't know what's going on. So that's really why I was like, I'm gonna put some. I know she's gonna have me on camera, so I don't know.
You a star in here, honey. So
I need to get it together.
You already know you a star in here.
Thank you, everybody. They're saying you don't seem like your normal bubbly self today. I hope everything's okay. Is that you?
She in a little bit of.
Is it me?
In a little bit of uncomfortable.
Yes,
today,
me. I'm not in.
She's just calm. I don't really see. I just see the calm her. Maybe because I just know her. So.
Yeah. Just chilled.
Saturday, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. My girlfriend's daughter's prom is tonight, so I'm going to watch her take pictures, and then she's like invited.
Are they doing the?
It's like 60 of them. Oh my god.
With
yeah, they have like a. Yeah.
Are they doing that?
All that.
Listen, these send-offs have gotten real intense.
Yeah. And
it's almost like you planning a child's wedding.
Exactly. It's not quite that bad, but it's a lot of people, and then they're coming back from 11 to 1. She got food trucks.
Never mind.
I know. Like, oh my gosh. It's the
same original school?
Yeah.
I figured. It sounded like it.
Yeah.
Girl.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight is Orangewood too.
Oh, is it?
Tonight too. Adriana's not
She's not going.
She went to another school's prom.
Yeah.
She went to her best friend's school's prom.
Oh, okay.
She was like, "Mommy, I don't want to go to her prom.
Yeah.
I don't even like them."
Yeah.
But she didn't go.
I get it.
And like the dress that she had, we would have to get it approved.
I know they make it. If you want to bring a date from somewhere else.
Well, that's any school now. Like for her to go to her best friend's prom, she had to get it signed off by both schools. They all do the same thing now. Yeah. That's smart. Yeah. Honestly, that's very smart to me. I'm not against that. It's too much that goes on.
Mm-hmm. And if that kid has a bad record or
and now they're making it where if you don't have the grades, that kind of thing, they can make it where you can't come.
Yeah, it's like a punishment.
Yeah, because it's a privilege to report to me.
How's your family since everything with your uncle?
Oh, everybody's doing well. Yeah. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
And it sparked my family to now plan another family reunion.
Life is short.
We only had one in my entire life, so we're planning one now.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, my two aunts got into a fight at the funeral.
At the funeral?
And one of my aunts, she left hooked her husband because he tried to break it up, and she left hooked him for trying to break it up. It was a lot going on.
Oh my god!
And it's my same two aunts that got into. They were gonna fight at my grandpa's funeral. They can't stand each other.
They're sisters?
Yeah, they're sisters. Yeah.
What?
Listen, my other aunt, so one of my aunts, she's like a warrior. She's the one that got kicked out of AAU games and everything. Okay. She's trying to like beat up refs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know what my other aunt said to her. So as she was walking out the door, like as two sisters, one sister said to the other, like she would say, like she'd say F you walking out. And then my other aunt was like, F you. And then they start, come on. They put on these.
How old are they? Girl.
My mama is 63. They're like right between the two.
Oh my god.
Because one aunt is older than my mom. And one aunt is the younger one. So she's like maybe like early 60s, late 59. Baby, they were, come on, bitch. I'll lay you out. It
was like out of, what's that movie? Tyler Perry. It was like a Tyler Perry.
I think people understand, like, You know what's so funny though? At my grandpa's funeral, it was the same thing. And it was both of them right before because we were driving back to Florida. And right as I was in like the 6th grade. And I never forgot it. That's how traumatized I am. So we about to get in the van to drive back. And my aunt, that was her dad that died. It was my other aunt's stepdad.
Okay.
So my aunt, you at the funeral, you hooping, hollering, and carrying on, and you singing out loud, and you jumping up, and my other aunt was already very pissed off.
Like, so she was irking her.
Yes, and then they're going through the finances for my grandpa, and all these things. So it was already like a whole thing. And we're getting ready to get in the van to come back to Florida. And as my aunt is about to get in the van, the other aunt was like she'd say, Beth, kiss my ass. And then she's saying it from the porch. I can remember this. And my other aunt jumps, okay, bitch, I'm tired of you. And here we go again in the front yard. And my other aunt, who's the warrior, she, bitch, I'm about to take you down. I can never forget this as a child. Y'all hear me? Okay. Oh my aunt was like, I'm gonna lay your ass out. My other uncle coming, he's like, Sherelle, get in the car. She's like, fuck off. And I'm just sitting in the van, my eyes just big.
Oh God.
Oh my gosh, and then here they come. At my uncle's funeral. Same thing. And then the next day, they have a sleepover. It was over.
They are like, nothing happened.
Nothing happened. They had a whole sleepover at my mom's house.
What?
All 3 sisters. Well, 4 sisters. Monty Busy too from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
And they had a sleepover at my mom's.
That is crazy.
Listen, my family, people don't understand. Every family has it.
Yes.
It's just what it is.
It's so true.
You know, so for me, I'm just traumatized by it. So I'll just be looking at them like, I can't deal with this. Yeah. I can't deal with this. So my cousins had to break it up because my aunt ended up punching out my uncle. Because he tried to break it up. Like, he's like, Carmelita, let's go. And he did this and she socked him.
I know, he was like.
My uncle's one of those, he's a man. He's like, listen, in our 49 or 50 years of being married or whatever it is, I've never hit my wife. Yeah. I'm not going to ever. And he took that sucker punch and just walked off.
He's like.
Yeah. And then my older cousins, which are his sons and her son, they got her off.
Because they were like grown.
They're big. Yeah, they're big dudes. Yeah, they're just like, listen. I was expecting it though. The animosity had been building.
Yeah, you said there was drama happening
at the hospital. Building. Oh Lord, that was a whole other situation. It had been going. All right, Rose.
Looks like a ribbon.
It does. It does. So we're gonna go ahead and comb it out. I'm just gonna use the wide part of my comb, and you just comb straight through it. That's it. And then you break them up. So that's why we call it beachy waves, because all you do is comb through it and break them up.
Oh, it looks so pretty.
And then you just spread it out, give it a little bit of volume. You don't want to play with it too much. You just want it to just do its thing.
I love it.
Yeah, and that's it. It is so easy.
Yeah, I love it.
She loves her beachy waves.
I haven't done it in so
She's
long.
Like, ooh, yay.
It just looks so pretty.
And then you take your fingers and you just lift them and shake them. You don't want to like try to break through them too much. You just want to add a little bit of volume. I don't spray any more hairspray or nothing. You don't need it. You just let it just
it looks so
extend
pretty.
itself.
Thank you, thank you. Crystal is the truth, y'all.
She knows for me.
So glad she's back.
Thank you guys. They said it's fire.
Thank you. Yes. My hair is long. It would look cute, not even as long. It actually looks cute in a bob too.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's good.
All right, pros. The bangs are just gonna fly around, honey. You don't have to do too much to the bangs. You don't want to do too much to the bangs.
You just let them.
Yeah, you just let it do.
They'll eventually kind of settle in.
This is not the style that you want to keep playing in it
Yeah.
because they will drop in minutes. You want them to just do their thing.
Find their place.
Yep. It's one of those styles that's just let it be. All right, pros. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's live. I will, just because I'm that person, I will leave the 40% off orders $50 or more open for you guys until midnight tonight. You're welcome to take advantage of it. So go and check out the site, elitehaircareusa.com. And of course, you guys get ready for the Elite Hair Care anniversary, which is for 26 years. Man, 6 years. No, it'll be 6 years. It's on 420, but it's been 6 years. Yes, you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining. See everybody later. Bye. Bye.